A pin has a state. It can either be high or low. A pin can get its state from either something external or from the code we write. If it gets its state from something external, then it has to act as an input. But if it gets its state from the code we write, it has to act as an output. Let's take a look at PB0. This pin right here. I'll first make this pin to be an output, and then use code to control its state. Then next, I'll make it an input and use something external to control its state. To do that, alright, data direction register B, and make a bit which is associated with it to be 1. Just like that, the pin will act as an output. Now, I want to control its state. In this case, I'll make it high. To make it high, we use this and then write a 1. Just like that, the pin will be high. So build solution and then run simulation. As you can see, the pin is high. I can change this pin with code whenever I want. I mean, the state of this pin whenever I want. So let's quickly do that. Let's toggle the pin. To toggle the pin, I'll do it in the while loop because it is something I want to do continuously. But this time I use an exclusive OR. And then after doing that, I need to wait a second. But to use the delay function, first you need to define this FCPU, which is 16 megahertz. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, unsigned long. And then I have to include the header file of the delay function. So that is in util delay, which is here. So then I can build and then run the simulation. As you can see, the pin state, it is changing between high and low, high and low. All right, now this time, let's make it an input and use something external to control this pin. To make it an input, okay, let's get rid of this. To make it an input, we make this bit a 0, not 1. Like that. It will act as an input. So then now let's connect something here to this pin so that it controls the state of this pin. Now let's take a look at what we call a pull-up and a pull-down resistor. A pull-up resistor will make the state of a pin high. It is what you see here. At this end, it is at 5 volts if you connected the other end to 5 volts. And then if you connect it to a pin, it will make that pin high. And then a pull-down resistor, as you can see here, it's connected to ground, and this other end will therefore be low. And if you connect this pin to, or this end to a pin, it will be low. Normally we use a pull-up resistor and a pull-down resistor with a switch, which is connected either to ground, if it's a pull-up resistor, or connected to 5 volts when it's a pull-down resistor. The reason for this is, remember, we want to use this combination to control the state of a pin. And this end is connected to a pin. So by default, when you use a pull-up resistor, the pin will be high. But the moment you close the switch, it will make this low because it's connected to ground. And then in a case of a pull-down resistor, by default it is low, and then the moment you close the switch, it will make it high because it will be directly connected to 5 volts. So let's use a pull-up resistor. So place it here, zoom out a bit, and then I need 5 volts. 5 volts, right, plus 5V. Connect this other end to the pin. So if I run this, you will notice that the state of this pin will be high, as you can see here. And then now let's add a switch. I'll add a switch which will be connected to ground. And then this one will be connected here. And then run this. By default, the state of the pin is high because it's directly connected to this and the switch is open. But as soon as I close the switch, the pin state goes low because now it is directly connected to ground. So just like that, we are able to control the state of a pin using something external. Now let's take a look at a pull-down resistor. So a pull-down resistor will be like this. Let's remove everything first. So I need a resistor. Let's make it vertical. And then put it here. And connect to ground. Let me zoom out and place ground here. This will be connected here. And then, okay, let's run the simulation first before I add a switch. As you can see, the state of the pin is low. Now let's add a switch. I add a switch and then, but this other end of a switch will now be connected to 5 volts, not ground. So I connect them like that and then write plus 5 volts. Now I run the simulation. As you can see, the state of the pin, initially it is low because the switch is open. As soon as I close it, the state of a pin goes high. That's how you control the state of a pin using something external, either a pull-up resistor or a pull-down resistor. And the pin has to act as an input. It has to be configured to be an input.